For 23 years, I've had the comfort of chilling at home during Ramadan, but not this year, because in 2025, Islam Channel have sent cameraman Noor and I on a challenge to showcase how different communities prepare for, observe and celebrate the holiest month in the Islamic calendar. From open iftars to charity dinners, we're going to cover it all, so join us this year as we take Ramadan on the road. It's Ramadan on the road, guys. We're back for another episode of everyone's favourite show on Islam Channel this year, and it's another banger. From mini pancakes to Ramadan lights, from Sadiq Khan to Citizen Khan, we've got it all. So sit back, relax, and let's hit the road. Now, one thing in the UK we need more of are markets, like proper markets that you get abroad where you have to find those bargains, haggle over pennies. There's just something unique about them. But fear not, my beautiful and probably pretty hungry friends, because cameraman Noor and I heard that Ramadan Souk were in town, and you best believe we headed down there. What is Ramadan Souk all about? How does it help people prepare for Ramadan?
So essentially, Ramadan Souk, I'd say, how does it help people preparation for the month of Ramadan? Obviously, when people are praying, they want to be praying in the best of clothes. They want to be smelling nice, tasbihs, miswaks, these type of preparation. When you go out there and order online, it's very expensive, but when you have a community, you sell it for much cheaper. You're not only supporting yourself, but you're supporting local Muslim businesses as well, and ultimately just preparing you for the blessed month.
And what's the reaction been like so far? What are the attendances?
Alhamdulillah, we've been all over London, as you probably documented and seen, and it's been very, very well, very positive, different backgrounds, ethnicity that come through, all supporting each other, and it's just beautiful to see the brotherhood and the sisterhood as well.
Okay, so with the Raw Kitchen, we focus on different key areas of health, as you can see here. So depending on what you're looking to do in terms of benefit your health, if you have any health conditions, health ailments, we focus on 100% pure natural health products, whether it's raw honey, sea moss, herbal teas, natural cosmetics, to boost your health and wellness in a natural and more consistent way.
So I can see sleep and stress management being one of them. I struggle with my sleep, so what's the one to go for
Okay,
sleep?
definitely one of the first things I say is a magnesium deep sleep balm. So magnesium is responsible for over 300 reactions and chemical reactions in the body. It's amazing for reducing anxiety and stress, amazing for muscle pain, and amazing for sleep. So you just rub this on the soles of your feet, before you go to bed, and the feedback I get is it absolutely knocks people out, and they get a better sleep, a better quality sleep, and a deeper sleep as well. Really, really good stuff. And it's mixed with lavender as well. 100% natural ingredients, no chemicals, no preservatives, no synthetics. As natural as you can get, basically.
Cameraman is drooling right there. I can see it come down. Look, there's a puddle on the floor.
There was so much going on at the Ramadan Souk. I was getting so overwhelmed, I even started doing some shots.
These are organic ginger turmeric shots. Every bottle has ashwagandha, shilajit, collagen and black seed in it. All our produce is from our fresh, all from abroad, fruits and vegetables. When it's seasonal, we buy it and we juice it, we cold press it, and hence this is what you get out of it.
So how do I fit this into my Ramadan routine? How does it help me during Ramadan?
You can have that for sehri, you can have that for iftari. It will give you, it boosts your energy, immune system. It will keep the tiredness away, especially if you're working during Ramadan as well. So yeah.
And I see like different flavors. I got pineapple and mango, we got medjool dates, we've got strawberry infused sea moss. Like, why would I drink sea moss? What's sea moss? Like, why are there so many different ones?
Sea moss is a very high in minerals. It's got 92 minerals of 109 minerals the human body requires. It's good for thyroid disease, it's good for acne, it's good for eczema, any skin conditions. Again, it's good for your detox and all your organs inside.
Wow, okay. That was brilliant. All right, one thing, could we do a shot each together?
Of course we can.
Yes? All right, which one would you recommend for us to do? Which one's gonna, I'm feeling like I'm about to get ill.
Go on,
so
grab
which one should I be grabbing?
Grab the orange one.
This one, yeah?
Grab the orange one.
And I'm gonna need you to grab one as well, yeah?
Give it a good shake though, yeah?
All right, we'll give it a shake. All right, so I've got the orange, carrot and turmeric root, and what have you got?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Yeah.
Good flavors. All right, so we're giving it a good shake.
Yeah.
And do you have to put these in the fridge or do you?
You can store them in the fridge up to 2 weeks at 3 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're meant to drink it all in one go?
All in one go, yeah.
Okay. So
Bismillah.
This is halal shots, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Halal Sunnah
Yeah.
shots. Bismillah. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, brother. Do you know what? I was expecting it to taste worse. I was expecting it to be really like painful, but it's actually really
Because
nice
it's not ginger powders or turmeric powders in it. It's real cold pressed ginger and turmeric from the actual root.
Wow. Okay.
And that's the difference.
Because I've had ginger shots before,
Yeah.
and they're disgusting.
Not like this.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I just want to drink it like normally.
It's the best shot in the world.
It's the best shot in the world, Sunnah
Yeah.
shots. Brother, thank you very much. Really
No
appreciate
worries,
it. I'll give
brother.
that to you.
Thank you.
So Lulu Designs is a small business that launched just last Ramadan, and we are specializing in abayas sourced directly from Dubai. As a fresh name to the market, we are dedicated to bringing modesty and high fashion trends to the streets of London. And we believe that modesty is empowerment.
What do you think makes you guys different to maybe some of the other brands?
So I handpick all of my designs myself. So I see what's trending and what I would wear. I want everyone else to be wearing as well.
Oh, it's the Kaaba. Oh my, whoa. Wow. That was incredible. Honestly, I feel like this sort of stuff is how you teach people about Islam or about religion or about anything. Because you can full on experience it. I mean, the sound was great. And I saw everything. There was a horse right there, man. And the Kaaba was here. It was sick. What's so good about it? You gonna give me one? Am I gonna smell it? Okay, is this the best one, yeah? 100% it's the best one. Because I want to smell good, alright? Okay. On here? On here? Oh my beard, wow. Wow. That's very sweet. What is that?
It's making sense.
It is making sense.
One hobby.
One hobby. So if I wear this consistently, will I end up being the one hobby for someone else out there? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I'm trying to be. You know, my cameraman, he's engaged.
Yeah.
So he's looking for maybe one for his wifey.
All right,
for
I'm
the
gonna start
future,
talking now.
inshallah. So which one should
The
he
one
go
hobby, basically our oils, they last 24 hours on the skin,
Yeah.
2 to 3 days on the clothes. You can't go wrong because they're making sense, especially these scents. And now, we call this one the one hobby. The reason being is because one of our boys, one of our friends, he's gone now, but he is married because of the scent. Do you know what I
He's
mean?
married because of the scent.
Yeah. Like, he sprayed this on.
Honestly, I'd probably marry him if I was wearing this scent.
Come on, Akhi. It's making sense.
It is making sense, brother.
Righteous. To match
Yeah,
the fit.
for your fiance, for your future wife, or your current wife. It smells pretty good.
Now let's take a little break from all that fun and start reminiscing on those childhood memories of Ramadan.
What's your favourite memory of Ramadan as a child?
I think my favourite memory of Ramadan as a child, it's a weird one, but I must have been about 9 years old. It was my very first fast. And I was very, very thirsty. And then my mum gave me some nice mango lassi for the Pakistanis that know. And it was very refreshing. That's my favourite memory.
My favourite childhood memory of Ramadan is family gathering and night games after Iftar.
My favourite memory of Ramadan is just waiting at the Iftar table with the feast waiting to eat, but knowing that I can eat it, but still waiting for everyone to break their fast.
For me, nostalgia when I think about Ramadan is when my mom used to be like, she used to shout and wake up, utore, utore, utore. That's what she would say at the bottom of the stairs. Utraini, utraini, get up, get up.
Yeah.
Get up. And like, so so she'd get really stressed. I am now that parent.
My favourite memory as a child of Ramadan is when I first fasted, and that was quite a memorable day because obviously that was the time where I didn't know what to do or how long I had to fast, so that was very memorable.
Okay, Raheem, let's start off with the initiative of Ramadan Lights. You started 3 years ago. Yes. Where did the idea come from, and why is it important that we have this every single year going forward?
You know, the idea is that we want to have Muslims who come to the UK, whether they live here or they don't live here, to feel like London is a city for them. The UK is for them. There are so many Muslims in the UK. London is just one city that has a massive amount of Muslims. You go to Liverpool, you go to Bradford, you go to Manchester, and we're everywhere. And I think we deserve to be represented in that way. So these lights are a community initiative to really show that Muslims belong in the UK. And Ramadan is such a fantastic time. I think it's the perfect time to show non-Muslims kind of what we are and what we believe in.
Now, in 2023, London was the first city in Western Europe to host an event like this. What do you think that says about London and the UK as a whole?
It is exactly the reason why I love living in London. London is like a melting pot of all these fantastic cultures and beliefs and values and faiths. And it's just the best city in the world. It's one of the most diverse, I believe. I think the only one beating us is maybe Toronto, but we'll get there in the end if we have more lights like this. So it's, you know, we have somewhere like London where you have people from lots of different cultures and they come together to support an initiative like this. And they show that, you know, you really have that unity, you have that interfaith harmony, and that's something that at These Foundation we really want to support.
Now, I saw this year you've sort of gone an extra mile with a few extra initiatives. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
This year is so exciting. So downstairs, down there in Leicester Square Gardens, we have an interactive ground level installation. So you can actually like press it and the lights flare up and it says spread the light. That's really our message, our campaign for this year, to spread the light of Ramadan, spread the message of that community feeling. So that's a really exciting one. That will be up for the whole month. Another great thing we have going on is London's, I hope, first ever Iftar food trail. So we partnered with 6 local restaurants and they'll be providing special Iftar menus, discounts and freebies. All the information's on our website. You have to say specific code words to get what you want.
I like it.
Yeah, so that's really amazing because if you want to come to the West End to see the lights, you want to have somewhere to eat. And of course, you also want to have somewhere to pray. So also on our website, there's an interactive map and you can see all the prayer spaces in the area so that you can actually come here and enjoy yourself. You're not worrying about rushing off everywhere. You can really immerse yourself in the West End experience.
So I'm happy to be here for the light switch on. I'm the Lord Mayor of Westminster, standing in the city of Westminster. It's a very diverse city. It's a wonderfully welcoming city. And it's great to be here to help celebrate the start of Ramadan, which of course, as we all know, starts on Friday.
Since 2023, the Aziz Foundation has put on a stunning Ramadan Lights display in central London to allow the millions of people who pass through the city to celebrate Ramadan together. But this year, the Aziz Foundation decided to do something a little extra. Working with organisations like WOW Creative Arts, East Surrey College and the London Academy of Excellence Tottenham, they decided to also host a children's lantern parade around Leicester Square. Led by the Lord Mayor of Westminster, around 70 Muslim and non-Muslim school children brightened Leicester Square with an enchanting lantern parade. Carrying their own beautifully designed lanterns, they filled the evening with light, creativity and a powerful symbol of Ramadan's spirits of generosity and unity, ultimately proving that this month isn't just for Muslims, but for everyone.
Well, I feel so proud as a British Muslim. I feel that as a country, we have always had this idea of celebration of different faiths. And what more proof do you need than seeing this Ramadan being celebrated to welcome Ramadan? And I also think, you know, as a Muslim, we have a local connection, we have a national connection, we have international connections. And with the world we have, there is so much that needs to be done by building those strong communities here and then getting those vibes go global, where we can have a better world, a peaceful world. And that is really the essence of Ramadan anyway. It's about building yourself as a good Muslim, building your community as a strong community, and then spreading this hope of hope and fairness and justice for everyone.
Later on, I had lost count of the amount of tourists, Londoners, politicians and influencers I'd seen getting ready for 30,000 LED bulbs to finally be switched on. Trust me, I was waiting for a long time.
Guys, I'm freezing. Absolutely freezing. But this is what I'm doing for Ramadan on the road, yeah? For you guys, for my fans out there, this is what I'm doing. I'm freezing. I'm wearing a thin jumper and we're waiting for Mayor Sadiq. I think he's chatting to people. Little does he know that I'm freezing just to be here, just to see him. And hopefully grab an interview with him, because I need to know what would be his go-to suhoor meal. Because that's what we all want to know, isn't it?
So here in London, in the greatest city in the world, we don't just stand strong against all forms of hatred. We shine bright as a beacon of hope. We don't simply tolerate difference. We respect, we embrace, and we celebrate.
The biggest lights in the last 3 years with the Mayor of London, DJ Raja.
2, 1! Happy Ramadan! Assalamu alaikum!
Happy Ramadan indeed. The biggest lights in the last 3 years. 3 years ago, the City of London hosted the first ever Ramadan Lights. The first ever time that something like that had ever happened, as Sadiq Khan said, in the Western Hemisphere. And it just goes to show the inclusivity, the diversity that the capital city of London has to offer. And behind us here, we can see a range of different influencers who have made the journey down to witness these lights turn on. I mean, they're beautiful. They're even better than last year, and it is absolutely stunning. And like I said, I think it's just representative of what London is about, what the UK is about, what Britain is about, and how you can be Muslim and you can be proud to be Muslim despite an increase in Islamophobia in the UK and across Europe. You're a Londoner through and through, born and raised. How did you ever expect when you were growing up to be switching on the lights to something so unique, something that, like you said, the first ever city to host an event like this in the Western world? Did you ever expect something like that growing up?
Assalamu alaikum. Look, I was born and raised in this city, and I'm so old. When I used to fast, I'd have to explain to people what fasting was. We can't even drink water. I'd have to explain what being a Muslim was, what halal food is. And what's wonderful is in my lifetime I've seen fantastic progress. So we now have in this great city of ours celebrations, of course, of Christmas and Easter, but of Eid and Ramadan and Diwali and Vaisakhi and Hanukkah. You can be proudly British, proud Londoner, but also proudly Muslim as well. And I'm so proud of this city of ours of London, where we aren't simply tolerated as Muslims. We don't really tolerate, you tolerate toothache. We're respected, we're embraced, and we're celebrated. And the great thing about these Ramadan lights is non-Muslims will ask the question, oh, what are these lights about? What is Ramadan about? And it gives us an opportunity to, in a non-patronising way, educate non-Muslims about the religion of peace, about fasting, about prayer, about charity, and that's really important.
Now you mentioned Iftar there. My final question to you is, for me, the first day of Ramadan, that first Iftar, that's the big feast, right? So what is on the menu in the Khan household for you on that first Iftar?
So if I'm going to my mum's, it's fried food, man. She's bad.
All fried.
The samosa, the pakore, the aloo ki roti, the chane. There's some fruit chaat, but even that's got spices in, man. If it's my house, we're trying to be healthy. We're trying to do baked. We've got an air fryer. So ask me again in 30 days how healthy I've been.
Try air fryer samosas, they're decent. Not as good as fried, but they're decent.
Listen, bruv, they're not the same.
Yeah, they're not, but if you want to be healthy, that's your way to go. Thank you very much, Mr. Khan. Thank you. Take care. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Kareem. Being in London 3 years ago, back in 2023, this was the first time something like this had happened in the Western Hemisphere. What does that say about London to you?
Well, listen, I think it's just a wonderful thing. London's a great city. Britain's a fantastic country, and and the real secret to us all getting along is celebrating our differences and coming together as one. And here we are, Ramadan Lights in the centre of London, with all kinds of people around us of different colours, religions, creeds, ages. I think it's a fantastic thing.
Now, the mayor mentioned, an increase in Islamophobia, an increase in prejudice. So why is it important that we have events like this celebrating the fact that not only can you be a Muslim in this city, in this country, but that we can all get involved in celebrations like Ramadan?
Because look, every religion, Islam, Judaism, Sikhism, Hinduism, Christianity, all of our religions, and even those people who aren't religious, what is the one thing we have in common? It's our humanity. So we all believe in being good human beings and having great relationships with everybody around us, absolutely everyone around us, and therefore celebrating our cultures between us all, celebrating our religious events, whatever they might be between us all, I think it's a fantastic thing.
One final question. Listen, food is a big part of Ramadan. We've got the Iftar food trail, of course.
Yeah.
I feel like the first day of Ramadan, that first Iftar has to be the feast. It has to be the big one.
Yeah.
What's going to be on the menu for you?
Chicken on the bone curry, man. It always has to be.
Or on the bone, though?
Yeah, it's got to be on the bone.
Boneless is better. It's easier.
Don't even talk to me.
Come on.
Don't even talk to me.
Boneless is easier.
I'll take that humanity stuff back now.
Forget, humanity is not united if it was between me and...
That's a big chicken on the bone curries, I forget it.
No, off the bone for me, on the bone for Adil. Thank you very much, Adil. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Now, whilst Ramadan can be a joyous time to spend with loved ones, it's also important for us to remind ourselves of what this month is truly about. This Ramadan reminder is about fasting for Allah. The Messenger of Allah said, "Whoever observes the fasts of Ramadan with Iman, firm belief, and ihtisab, hoping for reward, all his previous sins will be forgiven." Fasting cannot be because of habit or because it's what your family does and is deemed culturally the right thing to do. Fasting has to be accompanied by Iman. This means that it cannot merely be a physical act, it is deeply tied to the state of your heart. Fasting with Iman means to firmly believe that this is a command from Allah. He has made it compulsory and He will reward you for it. Fasting with ihtisab means to fast purely for Him, hoping for reward only from Him. A person who does this feels happy that Allah gave him an opportunity to fast. Fast so that you can become a true servant of Allah and not a servant of your inner desires. Fast so that you can shield yourself from shaitan and lust. Fast so that you can attain His love. Fast to become close to Allah. Fast for Allah. Allahumma ghfir lil mu'mina wal mu'minat. O Allah, forgive the believing men and the believing women. Make sure you follow us on social media to find out where we'll be heading to next. And if you've got an event, you've got a gala, whatever you've got going on, you want us to be there, then let us know on our socials and we'll try and make it. And listen, if you've got an iftar and you want to invite us over and have the opportunity to be on Islam channel, because cameraman Noor and I are going to be hungry after a long day of filming and fasting. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum, and we'll see you on the next episode as we take Ramadan on the road.